What is up, you guys? It's Donquack here with yet again another Spear Detective slash Soul Dossier video, and I am a little bit late on this. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was just a little late on this video because this video is gonna be really hard because holy, you guys will see in a bit. But as you guys can see, we are gonna do the Survivor tier list. This video, my personal Survivor tier list. Now, just a heads up, I just want to make a disclaimer that this um, unlike the killer side where I have gone against every single killer, and like I have like a good idea of like what the killers do and where they fit. For the survivors, it's not the same because I haven't played every single survivor, but I'm gonna try my best to rank them like how I think. So I'm not gonna make this too long of a video, but this might go over like 30 minutes honestly because there's just so many to talk about. But first off, Leaper. There's not really much else to say. Leaper, well actually I'll get these two out of the way first. So Leaper will be the only one in Amazing tier. That's just because Leaper, in my opinion, is like similar to Succubi, how like they're in their own realm. Cause Leaper and Dancer are very similar, where they both have a dead hard, but you could do like the things you could do with Leaper it's like you can do so much more with Leaper than Dancers are. Like Dancer, you can still do stuff, like good stuff, but Leaper, you just do so much more stuff. But let's just get the easy ones out of the way first. I think Leaper and Dancer are without a doubt like one of the tops, the top ones. And then obviously the bottom ones we got Attacker and Archer. Not really much else to say here. Attacker, her knockback is basically the only thing good about her. Her sole kit of turning into the ghost and fighting back is completely useless because your hitbox is so fucking like your swipe is so small. It's basically a way toned down version of Master. Like everyone on the Chinese version just transforms, take the knockback, and it just runs away. Like that's how bad her ghost form is. But Archer, there's not really much else to say. The only really good use you have with her right now is to stun the killer. But the thing is, dodging her arrows are way like easier than actually landing them, just because they could go into their smoke form and reduce their hitbox. And also, like you can say, oh, Donquack, just use your arrows for damage reduction. No, damage reduction sucks. You don't want to take more hits. Unless you know your metal, sure. Have Archer shoot you with an arrow so you get damage reduction. But if you're not metal, if you're not the one that's going to be Mori next, you don't want damage reduction. You don't want to take more hits. More hits equals more body parts lost. And that means you die quicker. But, I don't know, that's it. Oh, actually messed up. I do have like a chart pulled up in front of me, like the one I already had before. Just because, dude, the Survivor tier, there's just so many, and it's so hard. But anyways, I'm actually gonna put Sword above. Damn, this is very like hard to do. You could make if you want to put Dancer above Sword, fine, sure, go ahead. If you want to put Sword above Dancer, fine, go ahead. These two are interchangeable. It's very hard to decide which one is better, but. I personally, for me, I would say Sword is better just because you could actually help your teammates more than Dancer. But Dancer in chases is like a little bit better than Sword. What else? So after that would be Crow. Now, Crow, her ult is good, but like Dancer, and why she's up there as well, is because she has access to water and metal perks, which is like, you know, the best perks in the game, so. The best stamina perks in the game, so. Catching Crow is very hard. I'm sure if you play Killer and you want to get some good Crow, you probably know what I mean, so. There's that. Now, these next two can also be interchangeable. Oh, God. Allergies. Personally, for me, I put Runner above Reviver. So, Reviver and Runner are both really good. The thing is, so why I like Runner, like, I feel like Runner is really underrated amongst a lot of people, but Runner is really good. She just has one simple use. Press R, go Mach 5 speed. That's pretty much it. And also she has access to the water metal perk. Now for this guy, Reviver, I'm actually not sure what... Again, I haven't played all these agents at all, but Reviver, his ult is really good. He also opened doors, which is really nice. So I do like his ult. There's been like really close games where it has been clutched because we have a Reviver. Because Reviver, if you're in a 2v1 situation, it's basically impossible. But if one of the survivor is Reviver and he's still alive, then it's actually possible because he can revive himself. The reason why 2v1s are really hard to win is because once someone gets down, the killer just camps them and you can't do anything. But Reviver, he could pick himself up, which is really nice. But there's that. I mean, if you want to put him in the good tier, you could as well. Personally, for me, I think he's really good. He's really good, especially as a solo queue player. He's really good. But after that, I'm gonna actually put this one. You could also make a interchangeable. I personally, for me, I like Paladin and Talisman next. But if you want to put Talisman above Paladin, sure, go ahead. If you want to put Paladin above Talisman, sure, go ahead. The only reason why I put Paladin above Talisman is because I play, well, I don't really play Talisman, but I've seen him be played on the Chinese version, and he's really good. So, actually, I'm gonna do this. I actually do think Talisman is a little bit better than Paladin. These two, or mainly you, Paladin is a really team, team player. And, like, as a solo queue player that doesn't speak Chinese, honestly, I would put her, like, I don't know, somewhere down here, maybe. But her ult is really good for rescuing people. So, if you know how to communicate and use your mic, she's really good. Her ult's good. You could even use it, like, for yourself, like, get out of chase. Not everything needs to be, like, help your teammates. Like, same thing with Sword. You don't have to always help your teammates. You can just help yourself. But Paladin, same thing. You can use your ult to get out of chases, but... Wait, actually? Nah. I was gonna put Butterfly above Paladin, but Paladin could actually rescue her teammates and Butterfly can't. So Butterfly, once again, access to the water metal perks, which is really, really good. She is really good at chases, by the way. Personally, for me, I have found that, like, you guys have watched one of my videos before. I was like, she's the new best, but I mean, she's really not. But I mean, you could put her, like, maybe somewhere over here. Actually, you honestly could. Honestly, you really could. But here's the thing with Butterfly. If you lose... So, Butterfly, the thing I really do like about her is that she really only needs to rely on her ult, her Butterfly. And if that doesn't work, then you still have a lot of stamina to work with. Usually, you want to use your Butterfly as a first option. But if that doesn't work, use your stamina. But I guess I will actually put her down here, even though she's really good. Just simply because of the fact, like, if you even take the smallest minuscule of damage, your ult gets cancelled. Like, let's say you walk into lava, right? Like, the killer hasn't attacked you. The killer hasn't, like, hurt you or anything. But if you walk into lava, like, imitators aren't. Like, if imitator sees you use your ult, then he will ult, and you can't ult out. So you need to rely on your stamina. And I will say, Butterfly, she has water and metal perks, but, I mean, she's not bad, but I guess I'll just put her down here, just because her ult is really easily counterable, or cancelable. But honestly, if you want to put her up here, I'm honestly fine with that as well. I do think she's slightly better than, actually, nah, I think she's somewhere over here. Nah, I'll put her right here. But anyways, next one is also a very hard one for me to judge. It is Seeker. Now, Seeker, you could put him up here, you could put him up here, you could put him over here, you could maybe even put him right here. But Seeker, he's a very team-reliant player. If your team doesn't work with you, then he's really fucked. But I'm gonna just, personally for me, if I was just making a tier list for the Chinese server, and I'm trying to stick with both global and Chinese server, but for Chinese server, I'd probably put him, like, over here, honestly. Like, maybe somewhere right here. Seeker is really, really good. He just gets so much fragments for your team. Because there's been times where, like, you just, like, look around for, like, a minute or two and you can't find shards. Well, Seeker really helps that. Like, Seeker really helps you get started, like, within, like, the first 3 minutes of the game. Like, he's really good. He's really good. But I'm gonna put him down here just because he's, like, I don't know. Again, if your team works with you and if you know how to communicate, if you're really good at him, right here. Like, probably somewhere up here. But for the most part, Seeker is really team reliant, and sometimes you're just not gonna have good teammates. I mean, but yeah, again, I just want to make it clear that if you're really good at him, if your team is good, up here, without a doubt, like somewhere over here. But there's that. Next one, I'm gonna put Wind. Wind is honestly not that bad either. I would probably put him in the good tier. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put him in the good tier. Wind is not. Actually, no, I'll put him decent because Wind's ult. Killers could easily mind game your ult. Like, they could sidestep it pretty easily. But like if they do sidestep it, then you, I don't know. There's like this mind game that I'm thinking with Win. I'm not gonna explain it too much, but sidestepping his ult is not that hard. But his ult is good though. His ult is good. You can do like a couple stuff with his ult, like go from like building 1 to building 2 on that outside temple map. But overall, he's not bad. I mean, he does have metal perk, I believe, but his ult does consume a lot of stamina as well, which is not that. Yeah, but he's not bad. But yeah, he's not bad. Honestly, again, every survivor above decent is not bad. Like they're not. They're like some of them may be worse than others, but everyone is not bad. Like you could definitely win games with Win, but I think you have a higher chance of winning games with all of these survivors over Win. Now, next one up is gonna be Angel. Angel's perks are good, but I'm gonna just strictly like think about their ultimate. Like, I mean, Angel does have access to the water perk, which is good, but this problem is her Angel's I mean, yeah, she does have access to water perk. I do really wish her water perk was her wood perk, because dude, her water perk is really good because you can heal people who lost their heart. But unfortunately, like, do you want to run that, or do you want to run Dancer's water perk, or do you want to run Paladin's water perk, things like that? I'm not sure, but overall, she's like somewhere over here. Healing is good sometimes. Healing is not always good. For example, like, again, more healing equals more HP. More HP equals more hits taken. More hits taken equals lose more body parts. That's why I don't like healing. Same thing with damage reduction. Fuck you. But yeah, there's that. Angel though, you can definitely get away with some games with her. Next one, I'm gonna put Queen. Now Queen is low key like this guy too, but Queen, maybe I'll put. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. Queen, there's a lot of stuff that Queen could do, but it's not very hard. It's not like it sounds simple because she could lasso her allies and pull her pull them really far to her. But it's not like you could do that every single situation. That like the positioning matters, like things like everyone, when people think of Queen, they think of Queen at her best. But most of the time, you're not always going to be running around looking for survivors to help and lasso them like really far away. You're going to be doing shards, doing fragments. Like Queen at her best, like honestly, Queen at her best could probably be somewhere over here. Like probably over here. But overall, Queen in general, she's like not bad. But like her lasso on the killer is good, but that's really only good against killers like, I don't know. The only one I can really think of is Spoon. Because Zombie could fly, Devil could teleport, or use her unstoppability. Unless that doesn't. I'm pretty sure Unstoppable actually cleanses the slow. Demon could use History to speed up and cleanse the slow. Warlord could suck you in. Suckaby, well, Suckaby. Yang could run at you, spear you. The only really good killer you could really lasso, in my opinion, is like, again, just Spoon. Fucking goddamn. Bruh, it's just really easy. Queen really does counter Spoon really hard, but I don't know. Queen at her best is really good, but she's not always at her best, so I'm gonna put her right there. Next up is gonna be Soldier. Soldier, in my opinion, is like borderline meh tier. The problem with Soldier is you only get one shot. Like, I wish they reduced the knockback, but like the thing is, if killers see you charge up your ultimate, what they'll usually do is they'll hug near a wall. That way they don't get knocked back like 10 million meters behind. That's the thing with Soldier. Like, if you're at an outdoor map, like a really vast outdoor area, then he could be really good. Because you really get the full effect of the knockback. But if you just push them into the wall, you don't get the full effect of the knockback. Like, you could have knocked them further. That's the thing with Soldier. I wish they reduced the knockback, but gave him 2 bullets. Like, I mean, he also does have access to the water perks, which is not bad, but I really like Soldier. Again, he's not bad, actually. Maybe it was a little bit too harsh. I'm saying he's borderline mid tier, but he's not bad. He obviously, you could get away with some games with him. Now, these last 3 are gonna be pretty hard. Actually, technically last 4. We're gonna talk about one more after this, but let's just get started. I think you're probably the second, probably the easiest one out of these 3. Scholar, I'm gonna just put him right here. Scholar, his ult, personally for me, I haven't really used Scholar that much, so I don't know. So actually, maybe I'll put him like, I don't know, either here or here. I don't know. Because again, you guys have to understand that I only play the Chinese server. I don't play on global. So on the Chinese server, like this guy is also really heavily reliant on like communication and teamwork. Oh, someone in the mic says, "Hey, I'm gonna be at water repairing it in like 5 seconds." Well, you run over the water to protect them, like things like that. Or like, "Hey, I'm getting chased and I'm metal." Well, you run over to that guy and you use your ult to protect him. Like, a Scholar could do a lot of stuff, but personally for me, I haven't really used him to the fullest. Again, Scholar at his best, probably somewhere up here, but again, personally, this tier is just my experience. That's why it's very hard to judge them, because I don't have the full effect of communication. Neither do I have the neither have I tried every single survivor out. So there's that. But he's not bad though. He's good. He's good. But anyways, next up is Master. Now Master's that hard one. So these two right here are basically the spoons of Survivor. Like these two, you can't be somewhat good at them. Like Scholar, you could be somewhat good at them. You could use your ult to like protect yourself, things like that. Like maybe on the way it's convenient to help a survivor out, you just use your ult, pop your ult, even though you don't communicate. Things like that. Like same thing with Queen. Like you could be somewhat good at her. You're not always good or bad. Like you could lasso the killer and then that does something. But Master, do you land your hits? No? Alright, you suck. Do you land your hits? Yes? Alright, you're good. Again, Shopkeeper. You got good hiding spots? Yes? Alright. Good stuff. You got bad hiding spots? You know when the killer's coming to you? Or you got bad hiding spots, you don't know when the killer's coming to you? You have no, like, map awareness? He sucks. He's not good. So, personally for me, I'm gonna make another tier list. Actually, no. I won't cheat. So, Shopkeeper, I'm gonna put him up here. I'm gonna just assume that you are good with him. Actually, no. If you're really good at it, I'm gonna put him right here. Actually, no. I'm gonna put him right here. Fuck it. Fuck it. If you're really good at Shopkeeper, and you know map awareness, and you know how to actually... I don't want to put him in the same tier with Leaper. Leaper's just that good. I mean, honestly... Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Actually, you too. You too. Actually, nah. Actually, I'll do this. Because Master does have a lot of counters. Shopkeeper, I actually am pretty comfortable with saying she's on the same tier as Leaper. Just again, if you're good at Shopkeeper, and you know when the killer is coming to you, and you do have map pressure or map awareness, he's really good, without a doubt. Up here, the amount of items and objectives that Shopkeeper does for the team is actually insane. It's like 3 minutes into the game, and there could be a million items on the floor. He's just really good. But if you're really bad with him, right here, boom, easy. If you don't know how to play him, or if you're like, you can't be meh at him. You're either good or bad. If you're bad, he's down here. If you're good, up here. Master, he's really good as well. I would probably put him up here. It's not the fact that he does have a lot of counters, but Master, he's really fucking good. You can fight back against the killer. You can keep them at bay. Door loop the killers really easily. But Master does have a lot of counters. Like, or the two biggest one I could think of is like Mermaid's Bubble and Devil's 3. But he's not bad though. He's definitely up there if you're really good at him. Now for the last one I'm gonna talk about, obviously, is Umbrella Girl. So Donquack, future Donquack, when you're editing this video, please put Umbrella Girl right between Shopkeeper and Leaper, okay? Like right there. You see with the past Shopkeeper? Yeah, right there. So Umbrella Girl. Wait, actually? Oh, I can't do that, huh? Right. Fuck it. Just put him right here, Donquack. Future Donquack. Just put her right here. But Umbrella Girl, at the moment right now, I am still trying her out, but I do feel like she is a top 5 survivor, probably also top 3. Like, honestly, ignoring you, just because you're so hard to judge, she's a top 3 survivor. Maybe even top 2. Maybe top 1. I don't know who's better, Leaper or Umbrella. That's just how good Leaper is. But I honestly don't know who's better than... I can't tell if Leaper's better than Umbrella. It's very hard to judge. But Umbrella, she could help her teammates. She could bypass a lot of stuff. Like Zombie's fly ability, open your Umbrella. Demon's ult, open your Umbrella. Imitator's crawl ability, the hardest thing to counter right now for me, open your Umbrella. It's that simple. Sakabai sweep ability, open your umbrella. Again, there's just a lot of stuff you could do with Umbrella Girl, and I really do enjoy that. But again, she does have one big flaw, but I am like sort of figuring a way out of it. And I will explain her flaw in my next video when I do another video on Umbrella Girl. But overall, I think she's probably up here. I mean, future editing Donquack will put Umbrella Girl right here. But just know that she's actually better than Shopkeeper. I will actually. Wait, actually, honestly, you could make an argument for this. By the way, you really could make an argument for this. I'm not gonna lie, but Shopkeeper is really hard. But I guess that's really it for the video. Hopefully, this video doesn't go too long. Oh, did I use my wrong mic? Oh, hopefully I didn't. But anyways, guys, I guess that's it for this video. And just keep in mind again, I am still learning with time going on, and I try out new stuff and I learn new stuff. The tier list will change, but at the moment right now, I feel pretty comfortable with this. But again, in the future, I guarantee you it will change. But anyways, guys, this is Donquack here, always and forever hating Spider's clone ability because I still do think it's the most bullshit shit in the game. And I'm signing out this bitch. Y'all motherfuckers, have a good one. Peace.